You don't want to race me, young man. I'll smoke you. My motor is bigger than your motor. What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com with a 2008 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic. 96 cubic inch, 6-speed transmission, Reinhardt pipes. I like them Reinhardt pipes. And I know a lot of people don't think about this, but this is before they went to the fat back tire, the skinny back tire. We're going to talk about that later. Oh, air horn. A lot of benefits to the skinny back tire. Probably more so than the fat back tire.
Your dad's girlfriend is driving your car right now and the door is half open.
Half open? What door?
The driver's door.
Am I running out of fuel? Nope. All right. That was a little goofy little stutter back there. All right, so 72,000 miles. It's probably gonna roll over to 73,000 miles sometime soon. Let's see how this old girl runs. Now, if I were gonna own this bike for my own personal bike, I'd paint that interfering. You guys saw it. Check out that last video where we've had the interfering painted. It looked awesome. This bike's got a great sound to it. It looks good. Looks like it's been maintained well. I hate these grips. Hate them. The only good thing about it is that I'm wearing gloves. I don't really have to touch them. But I do hate these grips. Oil pressure's good. Voltmeter's good. Fuel, air. Look at this guy revving up his bike like he wants to race me. You don't want to race me, young man. I'll smoke you. My motor is bigger than your motor. How I sit on this bike. Let me pull up in front, show you guys how I'm sitting on this bike. My legs are at about a 45-degree angle. It's very comfortable. My back's up and nice and straight. This is a very comfortable riding position. And this is why people like to do big tours on this bike. It's a touring bike. It's made for the big tours. Distance, absolutely. I have tons. I've sold like 40 Harleys with over 60,000 miles on them, and I mean, this has great power. It feels exactly as it should feel. Got no complaints. If that mirror's all whacked out, there we go. Got no complaints about the power. The throttle response is good. Let's see how the brakes feel. Brakes feel good, not spongy. This is a classic bike. That's why they call it Ultra Classic. But it's a good looking bike. A lot of people love these things. You really can't go wrong with buying an Ultra Classic. all these rumors were spread by like import riders, and they're always bashing these things and saying how expensive they are to fix. First of all, you take your bike to any dealership, they're going to try to find work for themselves. That's just a fact. But when I take stuff to a shop, when I have a Harley that I need to get fixed, I take it to Harley Davidson. I take it right to Harley Davidson. I feel like they treat me right. They know there's not going to be any complications. They're going to fix my bike up good. They know exactly what they're doing. They're using genuine parts. And I don't think it's that expensive. I mean, if you want to maintain a bike the way it's meant to and properly maintained, you know, take it to someone good and pay the money. I haven't found a good non-Harley dealership, like service shop around me. So I take it right to Harley and they treat me right.
You'll blast that horn.
Oh. I don't think the horn worked. I think the horn's disconnected or something, or the horn's broken. Because I hit it, I just heard air. Beautiful bike, beautiful day. You gotta wonder how many beautiful days does God really give us like this in a year? I don't know, depending on where you live. If you're in Hawaii, it's like 365. If you're in Pennsylvania, I don't know, half of them maybe? Except for wintertime? I don't know. I bet we got 150 like perfect riding days like this. Maybe. I don't know. One of these days I'm going to count it. Right now it's amazing. It's about 10:30 in the morning. It's beautiful out. It's nice and cool. Although it's supposed to get real hot today. So we're trying to get all of our test drives in early. So who's going to buy this bike? Well, a couple different people could be buying this bike. One, someone who's looking for a cheap touring bike. You know, it could be a younger guy looking for a cheap touring bike. They want to start doing the Harley thing. They're done with sport bikes as they don't want to kill themselves too much, or their wife's making them give it up, or something. Or they get too many speeding tickets. So they want to slow it down and get into the Harley thing. And they want to turn this into like some type of ultra street glide. Take the tour pack off. That's one buyer, and it's a great bike for it. You can get it for cheap. It's got the 6-speed. Modify a little bit, take parts off it, make it cooler. How awesome is that? Or a guy's looking to do some big tours. He's looking to keep it the same way it is. Put him and his wife on the back, have a lot of fun. Whoever buys this is gonna they've probably been around Harleys enough to know that, hey, 72K is nothing. By that point, by the time you buy it, it's probably gonna be 73K. That's not that many miles of this thing. It's all about how it rides. We've all ridden, not all of us, but I've ridden bikes with much lower miles that felt much crummier than this. You know, they felt weak, they felt a little worn out, they felt a little loose. This feels nice and tight, it's got good power. I would have no problems jumping on this and doing a big trip. Alright guys, that wraps it up. 2008 Harley Ultra Classic 6-speed. We'll see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.